Most people believe that if they sleep 7 or 8 hours, they should wake up refreshed, energetic, and ready to take on the day. But the reality for millions, maybe even you listening right now, is very different. You go to bed on time. You get what looks like enough sleep on paper, and yet you wake up feeling heavy, drained, unmotivated, foggy, and sometimes even more exhausted than when you went to bed. This isn't laziness. This isn't a lack of willpower or discipline. This isn't just one of those days. It's a signal, a deep, biological signal, that something more fundamental is happening. Sleep duration is not the same as sleep quality. Your body doesn't recover simply because the clock ticked forward for 8 hours. Real recovery only happens when your nervous system feels truly safe enough to fully shut down and do its repair work. If your system stays in low-level alert mode all night, deep sleep never fully arrives. Hormones don't reset properly. Inflammation lingers. Your brain doesn't clear out the metabolic waste it needs to. You may be unconscious, but your body is still running background processes of survival. That's why you can clock 8 hours and still feel like you never truly rested. Let's talk about what's really going on inside your body during those hours. Sleep isn't one uniform state, it's a cycle of stages. Light sleep, deep slow-wave sleep, where physical repair happens, and REM sleep, where emotional processing and memory consolidation occur. If you're getting fragmented sleep even if you don't remember waking, you miss out on those deeper stages. Scientific studies show that many people experience microarousals throughout the night. Tiny awakenings, often lasting just seconds, that you don't consciously notice. These can happen dozens or even hundreds of times per night due to stress, noise, temperature, or breathing issues like undiagnosed sleep apnea. Your brain briefly pops back into alert mode. Cortisol spikes a little, and then you drift off again. By morning, you've technically slept 8 hours. But your body never fully descended into restorative deep sleep. That's one major reason people wake up feeling like a truck ran over them. Another huge factor is sleep inertia, that groggy, disoriented feeling right after waking. For some people, especially those with chronic stress or irregular schedules, sleep inertia can last up to 2 hours and make mornings feel brutal. It's not just morning grogginess, it's your nervous system struggling to shift from protective mode to fully awake and engaged. Now, let's go deeper into the nervous system piece, because this is where so many people get stuck without realizing it. Your autonomic nervous system, the part that controls heart rate, breathing, digestion, and whether you're in fight or flight or rest and digest, has a built-in surveillance system. Experts call this neuroception from polyvagal theory, developed by Dr. Stephen Porges. Your body is constantly scanning for cues of safety or danger, even when you're asleep. During the day, modern life keeps most of us in survival mode almost constantly. You wake up to a blaring alarm, not gentle sunlight. Within minutes, you're scrolling through messages, news, emails, or social media. Your nervous system gets bombarded. Notifications, comparisons, deadlines, traffic, arguments, endless decisions. There's rarely a moment of true mental stillness. Your sympathetic nervous system, the gas pedal, stays engaged all day. Then night comes. You turn off the lights, but your brain doesn't get the memo that it's safe to downshift. All the things you pushed aside during the day, worries, unresolved emotions, conversations that didn't go well, start replaying. Your mind races. Your heart rate stays slightly elevated. Breathing stays shallow. This is classic dorsal vagal shutdown mixed with sympathetic activation. Your system is still protecting you from perceived threats, even though the threat is just your own thoughts. Over months or years, this becomes the new normal. Your body forgets what deep, safe rest feels like. Light, fragmented sleep becomes default. Waking up tired starts feeling expected. People say, this is just adulting, or everyone's tired these days. But your body is screaming for something different. Come, not more effort. Common medical culprits can make this worse. Things like undiagnosed sleep apnea, where breathing pauses repeatedly, restless legs syndrome, thyroid issues, anxiety, depression, or even medications that disrupt sleep stages. If this has been going on for a long time and feels extreme, it's worth talking to a doctor. But for most people, the root is chronic nervous system dysregulation from lifestyle. So how do we fix this? Not with more coffee, more hustle, more supplements, or forcing yourself to be more productive. Exhaustion like this is fixed by allowing recovery. It's about giving your nervous system repeated, consistent signals of safety. Here's what that looks like in practice. A realistic step-by-step evening wind down that rebuilds trust with your body. First, create a buffer zone, at least 1 to 2 hours before bed. No screens if possible. Blue light suppresses melatonin and keeps your brain in daytime mode. If you must use devices, use red light filters and dim everything. Replace scrolling with something gentle, reading a physical book, listening to soft music, or just sitting in silence. Second, signal safety to your body through the senses. Dim the lights early, use warm, low lighting, make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Take a warm bath or shower. The drop in core body temperature afterward mimics the natural signal for sleep. Gentle stretching, yoga poses like child disposer or legs up the wall, or progressive muscle relaxation tense and release each muscle group tells your nervous system, we're safe. No danger here. Third, down-regulate the mind. Journal for 5 to 10 minutes. Write down worries, 2 doors for tomorrow, or 3 things you're grateful for. This gets thoughts out of your head. Try 4-7-8. Breathing inhale. 4. Hold 7. Exhale 8 or simple belly breathing to activate the parasympathetic rest and digest branch of your vagus nerve. Fourth, build predictability. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even weekends. Your circadian rhythm thrives on consistency. Avoid caffeine afternoon, heavy meals close to bed, and alcohol it fragments sleep later in the night. Fifth, morning sunlight exposure. As soon as you wake, get natural light, even 10 minutes outside or near a window. This resets your clock, boosts serotonin which later converts to melatonin and helps you feel more alert during the day so you're not carrying extra fatigue into the evening. Over time, usually weeks, not days, these small signals compound. Your nervous system starts to trust that night is for healing, not vigilance. Deep sleep increases, hormones balance, inflammation drops, energy returns slowly, naturally. This isn't about perfection or overnight miracles. It's about rebuilding trust between you and your body. If you've been feeling this kind of exhaustion for a long time, the kind that no amount of coffee fixes, the kind that makes you wonder if you're broken, you're not alone. Millions are walking around in survival mode, calling it normal. This channel is for people who are tired of being tired in a world that never slows down. We talk about the real reasons behind burnout, fatigue, and nervous system overload, and more importantly, how to gently come back to safety. If this resonates, if it explains something you felt for months or years but couldn't name, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Let's walk this path together. Because feeling tired should not be your normal. You deserve to wake up feeling alive. Thank you for being here. Rest well tonight. Your body is listening.